Imagine you download a fitness app. At first, you only use it for yourself. You track your steps. You complete a few workouts. You receive progress badges. Then the app shows you a message. Invite a friend and unlock a free premium workout plan. So you invite one friend, your friend joins. They start using the app. Then they invite another friend. Now here is the real question. Did the company grow only because of ads? No. The product itself created growth. This is the idea behind growth loops. Most people think digital businesses grow only by spending more money on ads, more traffic, more followers, more campaigns. But that is not the full story. The strongest digital often grow because users, content, referrals, sharing, and product experiences create repeated growth again and again. That repeated growth system is called a growth loop. A growth loop is different from a normal marketing funnel. In a traditional funnel, people move in one direction. They see your brand, they become interested, they buy, and the journey often ends there. But a growth loop does not end after the customer joins or buys. Instead, the customer's action creates more exposure, more users, more content, or more referrals, which brings more people back into the system. That is why it is called a loop. One user creates an action. That action brings another user. That new user creates another action, and the cycle repeats. To understand this clearly, imagine TikTok. A creator uploads a video. People watch it, some people like, comment, and share it. The algorithm shows it to more people. Some of those people create their own videos using the same trend, sound, or idea. That creates more content. More content brings more viewers bring more creators, and more creators bring more content again. That is not a simple funnel. That is a growth loop. Now imagine YouTube. A creator uploads a useful video. People search for the topic. They watch the video. Some subscribe, some share it, some comment. The engagement tells YouTube the video is useful. YouTube recommends it to more viewers. More viewers bring more watch time. More watch time increases recommendation. And the video keeps bringing traffic again and again. That is another growth loop. The same logic works in referral-based products. Think about Dropbox. Dropbox became famous partly because of its referral system. If you invited a friend, both you and your friend received extra storage. This created a simple loop. One user joined. They invited another user. That user joined. Then that user invited more people. The product reward encouraged sharing. Sharing brought new users. New users created more sharing. That is a referral growth loop. This is very different from paid advertising. In paid ads, growth stops when the money stops. But in a strong growth loop, users help create more growth even after the first marketing effort. That does not mean ads are useless. Ads can start the loop, but the product, content, or user behavior must keep the loop moving. So what are the main types of growth loops in digital marketing? The first type is the referral loop. This happens when existing users invite new users. For example, a payment app may say, invite a friend and both of you get £5. A food delivery app may say, share your code and get a discount. A learning platform may say, invite a friend and unlock a free course. The logic is simple. The user gets value for inviting others. The new user gets value for joining. The business gets growth. Everyone has a reason to participate. The second type is the content loop. This happens when content brings users and users create more content or engagement. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Reddit, and Quora all depend heavily on content loops. For example, a creator posts a useful thread on LinkedIn. People comment and share. More people see it. Some people follow the creator. The creator posts more content. The audience grows, and every new post has a better chance of reaching more people. This is how many personal brands grow, not through one viral post, but through repeated content loops. The third type is the user-generated content loop. This happens when users create content that promotes the platform or product. For example, customers post videos wearing Gymshark clothing. Travelers post Airbnb photos. People post Duolingo streaks. Gamers share clips from Fortnite. Students share certificates from online courses. The user gets identity, pride, entertainment, or social value. The brand gets free visibility. That visibility brings more users, and those users create more content again. This is why user-generated content is powerful. It turns customers into promoters. The fourth type is the product loop. This happens when the product naturally becomes more valuable as more people use it. For example, WhatsApp becomes more useful when your friends and family are using it. LinkedIn becomes more valuable when more professionals join. Marketplaces like Amazon, Etsy, or Airbnb become stronger when more buyers and sellers participate. The more people use the platform, the more useful the platform becomes. This is often connected to network effects. The fifth type is the SEO loop. This happens when content ranks on search engines, brings traffic, creates engagement, earns backlinks, and becomes stronger over time. For example, HubSpot creates blog articles about marketing, sales, CRM, and business growth. People search those topics on Google. They find HubSpot articles. Some become leads. Some share the content. Some link to it. Those signals help HubSpot gain more authority. More authority helps more pages rank, and more ranking brings more traffic again. That is an SEO growth loop. Now, why is growth loop theory important in digital marketing? Because it changes how businesses think about growth. A beginner asks, how do we get more traffic? But a smart digital marketer asks, how can one user, one customer, or one piece of content create more users, customers, or content? That is a much better question, because traffic alone can be expensive, but loops create compounding growth. Compounding means results build on top of previous results. One blog post can keep bringing traffic for years. One referral system can keep bringing users. One viral trend can produce thousands of user videos. One useful tool can bring backlinks again and again. One strong community can keep producing conversations, content, and loyalty. This is why growth loops are so powerful. They reduce dependence on constant paid advertising. They create repeatable growth. They make the product part of the marketing. And they allow digital businesses to scale faster. Let's take a real-world example. Duolingo does not only grow through ads. It grows through streaks, notifications, social sharing, gamification, memes, TikTok content, reminders, and habit formation. Users share their streaks. People talk about the brand. Duolingo's funny social media content gets shared. More people download the app. More users create more data and engagement. That strengthens the product and brand. This is a growth loop. Now take Canva. A person creates a design on Canva. They share that design with a team member. The team member opens Canva. They may create their own account. Then they invite more team members. Templates are shared. Designs are reused. Collaboration brings more users. More users create more designs. More designs increase Canva's visibility. That is also a growth loop. Now take a small business example. A local dessert shop creates a challenge. Post your dessert video, tag us, and the best video wins a free dessert box. Customers start posting videos. Their friends see the videos. Some visit the shop. More people join the challenge. The shop reposts customer videos. That creates more attention. More attention brings more customers. More customers create more content. This is a simple user-generated content loop. The scale is small, but the logic is the same. But here's the brutal truth. Most businesses do not have a growth loop. They only have marketing activity. They post, they wait, they run ads, they stop, they post again, they get a few likes. Then they complain that digital marketing does not work. The problem is not digital marketing. The problem is that they never built a loop. Their content does not lead anywhere. Their customers do not share anything. Their product does not encourage referrals. Their website does not capture leads. Their emails do not bring people back. Their community does not create engagement. So every week they start from zero again. That is exhausting. A strong digital marketing system should not start from zero every time. It should create assets, content assets, customer relationships, referral systems, search visibility, community engagement, email lists, product habits, user-generated content. These assets create repeated growth. That is why growth loop thinking is important. It forces businesses to design marketing that keeps working after the first touch. So how can a business build a growth loop? First, give users a reason to share. Second, make sharing easy. Third, connect the sharing to value. Fourth, capture new users properly. Fifth, give new users a reason to repeat the same action. For example, if a learning app wants a referral loop, it can offer both users a free lesson. If a restaurant wants a content loop, it can create a visually shareable food item. If a software tool wants a product loop, it can make collaboration part of the product. If a YouTube channel wants a content loop, it can create videos that people search for, save, and share repeatedly. The key question is, what action can one user take that brings in another user? That is the heart of growth loops. So the simple definition is this. Growth loop theory explains how digital products and brands grow when users, content, referrals, sharing, or product usage create repeated cycles that bring in more users and customers. In digital marketing, growth loops help businesses move beyond one-time campaigns and build systems where growth can repeat, compound, and scale. And now that you understand growth loops, the next natural step is to understand the digital customer journey, how people discover, compare, trust, buy, and return in the online world. That is what we will break down in the next episode. If this helped you, subscribe and share it. Our mission is to make quality learning accessible to more people. And as we grow, we aim to use part of our future profits to support better education for those who need it.